Welcome to Life After 60. I'm Connie Rigsby, the director at Clair Street Senior Center, and in this edition you're going to find out about Aviation 101. Chad Gerke out at the airport will be inviting us out for a tour of the site. We'll also be having sights and sounds of our annual carnival that we will want you to join us for. And as Older American Month rolls in, we've got some testimonials from some of our seniors about all the sights and sounds here at St. Clair Street Senior Center. So join us for this edition of Life After 60.
When I first started coming here about 10 years ago, I started as a volunteer. I just wanted to do some volunteer work just to get out of the house, okay? And I volunteered in the gift shop, 3 days a week, and I'd come a couple hours a day. And then I would just walk through the center and look. I didn't interact with the games or people or anything. And I like playing cards. So I was walking down the hallway one day, and one of the ladies knew me, so she called my name and asked if I wanted to play cards. And I said no, because I just like to come in and volunteer in the gift shop and then go talk to Sarah and leave. Okay, and I did that several days, and one day I came down the hallway and she met me at the door, and she had a little sack in her hand, a little brown paper sack, and it was 2 decks of cards. And she said, maybe sometimes you'd like to come play cards with us, So I think that's what really sort of got my attention about interacting with the people here. I've met a lot of people, I've met a lot of friends, I've got to do a lot of things since we've been here. They have a lot of, like I say, activities to do. One of the most fun things I like to do, activities I have done, was going to the riverboat in Chattanooga. It was a day cruise, and and that was really, really nice. One other thing I like about this center is helping other people. They have a thing at Christmas. They have put up a Christmas tree, and I like participating in that. You go down and you take a name off of the tree, and it's for the nursing homes or the veterans home, and you can do that, and that gives you a sense of helping, giving back, because here you get a lot. They give a lot here. They have a program with Dee, where in the summers they have different churches that they contact her, and if you need it, they'll come by and clean out your fence rows, or they'll do whatever, wash your windows, or whatever you need done. Well, I have gotten a lot of people to come here. For instance, my sister would ask me all the time, why do you just go up there every day? I said, why don't you come? So both my sisters came and they joined, and they do come. They come to, they've gone on some trips with this, and it's not that you just come and sit here and look. You get, like I say, if you're home all day and you're doing nothing, and this is the place to come to, because you get to interact with different people, all types of people. You get somebody you can talk to. You can share your phone numbers if you want to, and they call you. You can go do different things together. You don't just have to do it here. But I think it's a good place to come. I really do.
Well, basically, you just come in, you fill out paperwork. It's done, or you can do it online through the computer. So it's very simple to sign up. They give you, after you sign in, they take your picture, and then they give you a little swipe card, and you do that with the computer. You actually go on the computer, hit what you need, and the classes that you're going to attend for that day. And then when you leave, you just do the same thing with your little card. You just sign out with it on the computer. So it's very simple. My husband and I come to the go for a life class, which is exercise class. They do a lot of strength exercises. They do balance, which when you get older, you have a tendency, maybe your balance isn't as good, but we exercise and we laugh and we just have a really good time. The people on the staff, they're both very just enjoyable to be around, and I think people enjoy coming here. They offer lunch here, a breakfast and lunch for those individuals that might be by themselves at home, so they'll have somebody to eat with. I just thought that maybe people a lot older were here, and there's a variety of ages. We have young people clear up to older senior citizens, but age doesn't seem to be a factor. Everybody just has a good time and enjoys themselves, and that's all that's important. If you're looking for something where you want to have a variety of classes or interact with people, this is the place to be. It's just a fun place.
As part of our mission here at St. Clair Street Senior Center is to educate our community. One of the programs we presented this month was a partnership with the airport. We were glad to go out and enjoy all the sights and sounds that the department had to offer.
My name is Chad Gerke, and I'm the airport manager for the city of Murfreesboro out at the Murfreesboro Municipal Airport. It's located way out on the north end of town. Aviation 101 was a unique opportunity where we were able to, the Murfreesboro Municipal Airport was able to partner with St. Clair Senior Center and have a day where we just talked about aviation. And we started the day at St. Clair's for just a talk, a discussion about the airport and flying and the history of the airports and aviation here in Murfreesboro. And then we spent about an hour coming back out here to the airport and took a little tour.
This is your captain once again. We've been cleared for takeoff, and once again our speed will be approximately 40 miles an hour, flying at an altitude of 3.5 feet. Once again, thank you for flying St. Clair's Airlines.
I had a good time. I hope the people that participated from St. Clair's had a good time because I learned a lot from them. And we had a great exchange of stories and just talks about flying and aviation and history that just made it a really special day. We have tours from kids at age from toddlers to seniors. And this was unique in that they come, some of them have flown, either commercial airlines or been a pilot themselves. There was one lady who was in the Civil Air Patrol back in California. So she comes with a great deal of knowledge. She's just been away from it for a little while. So while I'm explaining a plane and how it works, she's talking to her neighbor there and telling them exactly, what she knew about it. And that exchange was something that I don't experience when I'm with the toddlers or any kids that are a little bit older than that. So that was unique in the tour in itself. Part of what we did discuss and what we did take some time is that in aviation and in the aircraft that are here, you could see the changes. We still have some of the same instruments in some of the aircraft that they were flying back in the 40s, 50s, 60s. And then we've got some newer aircraft that have the whole glass cockpit. And so now these people that have had that rich history were able to see the new technology coming and even some of the materials. We showed them aluminum-made aircraft now to the composite aircraft and see that change in technology. So that was a bit of the exchange here that occurred that was really unique. The big 727 that is here always gets a lot of attention. And it is, whether they're here on the field or they're call-in people asking us if we have airline service. Just because we're an airport doesn't mean we have airline service. So no, we don't have airline service, and that 727 is just for maintenance purposes for the university and the students that are going through the maintenance program to learn how to take apart an aircraft and put it back together again as part of their curriculum. So that is the biggest question we have, and I guess we disappoint a few people, but this airport is really, its heart is in flight training, and then also serving the public for businesses and people that want to come in and out of Murfreesboro for various reasons.
Well, first I moved here approximately 12 years ago from another state, and I was still working at the time. It was before I retired, but I was old enough to come in and get free tax service here. I had been going to H&R Block, and I found out that the center provided tax preparation through AARP, and I was a member of AARP. And so that's how I got acquainted with the program, by coming here, getting my taxes done. And approximately 3 years after I started coming here to get my taxes done, I retired from my permanent job. And after retirement, I decided that I needed something to do during the day. And the experience I had had getting taxes done here was such enjoyable. I decided to come and take a look at the center and see what they had to offer. And that was before the remodel. And at that time, it was great. After about 2 years of coming, they decided to do a total remodel, which really vamped up the program. They expanded programs. They also brought in more outside people to do workshops, giving information that seniors really need to know. A lot of the events that they have here at the center, for example, St. Patrick's Day, they have a dance. Valentine's Day, they have dances. Christmas, they have planned activities where they invite all the participants in for a Christmas dinner. The staff is totally promoted by the staff, and the staff serve the clients. And I refer to the senior citizens as clients because we're not senior citizens, we are clients. I talk to some of my friends and neighbors, and I invite them to come to the center, and they say, well, I don't want to go and hang out with all those old folks. There are not old folks here. The old folks are the people that sit at home, isolating themselves from the activities of enjoying senior life. Retirement is when you get to go and you can enjoy life. If you're healthy, it's a blessing. And coming here, there are many, many activities. We have quilting, they have dance classes, they have game rooms where you can play cards, you can play dominoes, you can play Trivia Pursuit, all types of mind games that stimulate the mind. It gets you to thinking, and also to intermingle with other people of the community. Citizens really don't take advantage of the center, especially the minority community. They have activities that reach all people, regardless of your ethnicity, your religion. When they have dances, they have music that reaches anything from jazz to blues to rock and roll to the 60s. And so it's a wide scope of activities that stimulate the minds of seniors or clients. I just enjoy volunteering. You don't have to be a participant, you can volunteer. And I just encourage people to give it a chance. Come and see what St. Clair has to offer.
First time we ever came up to register for one of the trips, the mystery lunches. Best thing that ever happened, loved it. Went to different places. And then from there, we decided to join the exercise class. So we've been doing it 5 years here at St. Clair, and it's wonderful. Since they've remodeled this place, this is the best place to come. Everybody was friendly before, but it's so big and laid out really nice. First of all, the exercise class is taught by Mark. It's wonderful. But not only that, it's become a social time also. Even though we exercise, it's a social time. If we're not there, they're on the phone calling and they want to know why you're not there. So we've become a really great social class. And anywhere from 30 to 40 people exercise on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I learned my computer, about 10 years ago. I signed up and I learned my computer classes here. Then I bought a tablet, and now they taught me how to use my tablet. I've been on so many, Gallatin and all around the areas. You get on the bus and everybody's chattering and talking and we have a good time. And then we end up at a place, last time we went to Dunlap, Tennessee. It was a farmhouse right in the middle of nowhere on top of a mountain. She must have had 10,000 cookie jars, all decorated. It was the best country meal we'd had. It was a great trip. Now the last one we went on was the Amish tour. And that was at 7 o'clock in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. The best experience I've ever had. They drove us right up to their houses and we got to speak to the Amish people and the children and everything. I want to go back. I've already told them they've got to schedule it again. Oh, Kathy's great. Dee, Laura, all of them. They're wonderful. If you want to know about your insurance, all you got to do is pick up the center and they will tell you everything. Help you with your insurances and everything. Oh, I encourage everybody to come to Senior Center. I play bocce at St. Rose, and we brought a lot of the bocce people to the exercise class, and they've all signed up, and they said it was the best thing they ever found out was the St. Clair.
So to have a little bit of fun this year, we had our outdoor carnival, and it entailed all kinds of activities outside with all of our staff, including myself in the dunking booth. 47 times the seniors had great arms this year. So check it out.
In celebration of Older Americans Month, we like to have an outdoor activity where we engage at every age and encourage the seniors to come outside, kind of enjoy the things that you used to do as a kid, because you're never too old to play. So we have a band, all kinds of activities, cornhole, putt-putt, disc golf. We have so many sponsors this year. I'd like to thank Life Care of Hickory Woods, Tenova Home Health, Alive Hospice, Humana. We're partnering with Murfreesboro Fire Department. We have popcorn from Broadmoor, the Rutherford, who's a big sponsor and helps St. Clair out a lot. We're just sponsored by a lot of good companies to make this event wonderful. Since I've been at St. Clair, this will be our second event outside, and we have such a good time. We're already planning for our next one. We hope that when you come to events here at St. Clair, especially this big festival, that you have fun, you socialize, you might meet a new friend. This is all about just having fun and engaging at every age. We're going to play. Doesn't matter if you're 80, 90 years old or 60. You know, we all get along together and we all have a good time together.
We did the ring toss, I did the golf, I did the bowling, and then I did that frisbee throw, and then did some games out front. But the senior place, they do a whole lot for you here. They do a fantastic job. I've never been to a senior place like this before, and they do good up here.
I always like to put some time on the community and help on the community. And this is a great event for the senior population. And the older population, they are very much set aside sometimes from the younger community. And we're trying to get them more involved with the community and help them see a smile from them, see them dancing outside is something that is beautiful, you know, and to be able to talk to them and spend some time with them and learn also from them, you know. There's a lot of history, there's a lot of things that we're able to learn from them.
Make this one count, make this one count.
You have really nice people come here. I have made a lot of nice friends, and we do other things sometimes away from the center. We go places together, and we go out to eat together, and we go to church together.
We had more fun. There were so many participants. We had pudding green, photo op, and horseshoes, cakewalk, darts for the balloons. We had, and Connie, our director, was in the dunking booth, sitting up there. We threw softballs. She got dunked a lot, bless her heart. Couldn't believe it. We had cornhole, which was fun. And the best band. Oh my gosh, they played up under the drive-through right here at the front door. They were the best band and played really current music, you know, that we could dance to. Some were line dancing, which they have classes for here. But then some of us, we just got out there and did our jig, you know. We just had a good time. But I'm going to tell you, you just didn't realize how much fun and it was like to be a kid again and do all those things. Hadn't had that much fun in a long time.
If you're interested in coming to attend any event here at St. Clair, feel free to call us. Our number is 615-848-2550. Sarah at the front desk will be happy to welcome you. If you ever have any questions or ideas for me, come see me. My name is Kathy Harrod, and I'd love to talk to you about it.
Well, I'll start back from the first time I came here. We were invited to a monthly dance. Back then they had one on a Saturday night, a live band. So we were invited by some people who did come here. So we came, and during the intermission, they did a line dance, the electric slide. I didn't know what the electric slide was, and this is about 10 years ago. So my wife really got just overwhelmed. Her mouth just flew open. How did they all know how to move the same direction at the same time, turn at the same time? So from there, we got interested in line dancing. And we started taking line dance classes here at the center. And they were taught every other week for 1 hour by one gentleman, and another gentleman taught up here once a week. So we got involved in it and just really got, I guess, excited about line dancing. And then I went to work for H&R Block part-time after I retired, and then worked for them 3 years. But then the center had AARP going, and I'd much rather work here for free than out there for money. I just felt like I needed to give something back to people. So I started here working for AARP doing taxes, worked for 3 years doing that, and then got too involved in line dancing as becoming an instructor. And so I went on from there. I currently teach 3 classes a week, hour and a half each on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then my wife also teaches. And there's 2 other instructors here that also teach line dancing, and that's Phyllis Petty and Judy Fairbanks. So we teach line dancing up here 4 days out of the 5 that we come up here. So that's what got us started. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. We also take ballroom dancing on Tuesday afternoon with a professional instructor out of Nashville, so you can come and participate in that. That is a paid class. All line dance classes are free. We're all volunteers. We all love it. We enjoy it. We've all become just like a family. So when one suffers, we kind of all suffer. When they're happy and joyful, we share that joy with them. So it's just a great place to come. Connie, the director, is fabulous. Her people, the program coordinators, Kathy, Brenda, Elliot, they're just wonderful people. Sarah at the front desk has been here for a while. TJ takes care of the janitorial service, works hard, and does a good job here. And since this place has been renovated, it is brighter, a cheerful atmosphere, and it's just a wonderful place to come. Other activities that are carried on here, there's four pool tables here at the center if you like to play pool, and that's women and men go down there and have become very good pool players, and they have contests and stuff and tournaments. And we have dominoes, they play chicken foot. We have a puzzle room. You can go there and put puzzles together. So you can make your choice of what you do. They have yoga classes here. Jazzercise, which is very energetic. Zumba Gold. So they have any and everything you would like to do. We have a on-duty nurse here. And so if you need a blood pressure checked, she's available. If you need other things done, she's available. She's a professional, and so we're glad to have her with us, and that's Laura. And line dancing and dancing in general is good for physical exercise and is good for the brain. You can pick up about any magazine, a health magazine, and look at activities that really enrich your body, soul, and mind. And dancing is one of the top ones every time. So I encourage people to come out, get up off the sofa, turn the TV off, come on out. You will find something here that's enjoyable, and we will make you welcome.
We hope you enjoy Life After 60. Stop by the Senior Center and join us for some of our programs. St. Clair Street is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. We have new hours on Saturday from 10 to 2 and added additional programming that we hope that you will enjoy. Just come out on Saturdays from 10 to 2 and join in on our programming.